Halo 5 Guardians will have lots of post-game content. My name is James from JKP Rising. Thanks for watching. Really quick before I get into today's topic of the video, how did you guys find my channel? How did you find JKP Rising? How did you find me? I'm just curious because I've been gaining subs like 30 subscribers every single day. So I'm almost at 6,100 subscribers, which is pretty sweet. Every day the number keeps going up. Every day my views keep going up. So I must be doing something right. How did you guys find me? I would like to know. Okay, so on to Halo 5. Halo 5 will have a lot of post-game content. Lots and lots and lots of post-game content. Now, a couple months ago or a while ago, 343 said that they're going to be releasing DLC maps, but they're going to be free DLC maps. So that makes me wonder, is the rest of the DLC that Halo 5 is going to be releasing be for free as well? And if that's the case, if all of the DLC, like extra weapons and extra, I don't know, maybe story missions, they said lots and lots of DLC. They also mentioned bringing Big Team Battle into the mode. I don't think that's going to be DLC though. It might just be like an update. But they said lots of DLC. So if every single DLC is going to be free, then I'm okay with that. I think that's awesome. I never had a problem with DLC as long as it was done right. So I'm a big story guy. If they released DLC, campaign expansion, and if the campaign expansion was awesome and long enough and was really worth the price, I would be okay with it. If they release multiplayer maps, and multiplayer maps are awesome to play on, and if you play multiplayer a lot, then I will be okay with that. The Halo multiplayer maps in the past, I wasn't too excited about because I was more of a campaign guy. I never really got into multiplayer. The only multiplayer that I really tried to play a lot was Halo. The one thing I think that 343 should definitely avoid is what happened with Halo 4 and the DLC maps. Like the last map pack, I think it was called the Castle map pack. Nobody played on those maps. At least I didn't. I actually played the Master Chief Collection about 2 days ago with my friends. We were playing multiplayer and we played on Outcast. That was the first time that I ever played on that map multiplayer wise. I never played on that map any other time, and this was on the Master Chief Collection, so I bought the Castle map pack kind of wastefully. But I think when you bought the limited edition, you got those map packs for free. I think they were cool maps, but we just never played on them ever. Hopefully with these extra maps, since they will be free, that will obviously increase popularity and that will increase population for those maps. I just hope that when they release this content, people will actually go for the content and actually use it. And I do want extra campaign missions, by the way. I think that's one thing that Halo would do so well at, is releasing free campaign missions. That would be so awesome, man. This is a great way for 343 to restore trust in the consumer by releasing good content that works on launch and that stays working post-launch and is free. There are links in the description. There are two links actually, two links in the description that talk about all this DLC post-content stuff. So the first link I'm looking at is on design and trend. Once again, Josh Holmes takes the stand. He takes the lead to talk about this. Halo 5 Guardians will have tons of post-launch support from the studio to keep the experience fresh. He says his team has new maps, new modes, hundreds of wrecks, and more. Planned for the initial October release, this should be a little surprise to hardcore industry followers, especially considering 343 is dedicated entirely to Halo development. In that case, it's designers that have all the time to work on the DLC. They do mention, like I said, Big Team Battle again, that they will continue to support Big Team Battle. They want people to play Warzone first to get a bit more into that. There's going to be 6 Warzone multiplayer maps that are designed and dedicated to Warzone, so they're not going to be maps for any other game mode but Warzone. Most of the maps that we've seen through Halo are going to be, I guess, arena type maps, so they're not necessarily Big Team Battle maps. I'm really curious if we're going to get any big scale maps that are not going to be for Warzone. Most likely we are, but that's something to look into. I do like how Halo 5 is trying to get back into the competitive games setting. They're really focusing on that hardcore MLG performance, and I do like that. But I also enjoy the craziness of Halo, like Action Sack, where we just have these crazy playlists and these crazy game modes. So hopefully we have some crazy maps that aren't just Forge maps. And we haven't heard much about Forge at all. We've heard nothing about Forge. I'm very curious to when we're going to hear about Forge. Very soon. It has to be soon. We're 61 days until Halo 5 comes out. Yeah, I'm counting down. We have to hear about Forge pretty sooner or later. Going back to the article, he continues, Halo 5 Guardians will also feature a great intro to its single-player campaign. Frank O'Connor mentioned earlier this month that he just watched Halo 5 cinematics back-to-back with a close-to-final audio and a mixed polish through WIP visuals. And then they also mentioned about Hunt the Truth Season 2 coming out in October. I might be covering Hunt the Truth. Let me know if you guys want to cover Hunt the Truth. There is a channel that I watch a lot when it comes to like the Halo canon specifically. Ironically, his name is actually Halo Canon. Great channel. I will link him in the description. He's very smart about Halo. He knows a lot about Halo content, and he knows way more than I do. I just report the news. I don't really get too deep into Halo lore, but I do want to. I just haven't really had the time, and school's coming up next week, but I do want to go back and reread all of the books, and I haven't even read some books, and I'm not much of a text reader. I rather do things visually. I'm going to to get an audiobook, which is the closest thing to a visual presentation when I'm reading a book as I can get. Now, going to the second article, Halo 5 Guardians is roughly 2 months away from being a much awaited release, but the hype surrounding it is certainly not died down. The hype, that's one thing I want to talk about. I am really happy that Halo 5 is gaining a lot of hype, which is actually very surprising. I believe suffered a lot from the Master Chief Collection's failed launch. So the fact that the Halo 5 Guardians game is still maintaining a lot of hype really makes me happy. I can only imagine how much more hype it would have gotten if Master Chief Collection released properly working. So there's going to be a lot of post-game content. I'm really happy. I'm really hoping for campaign missions. We're getting free DLC maps, weapons. That would be kind of interesting. As long as it works, as long as it stays Halo-like, as long as it is Halo and not some other type of game. I played the beta. Halo 5 feels like Halo to me. It feels like Halo, and I can only hope that it stays like Halo and we can get more Halo content in the future. And if it is all free, that's awesome. What do you guys want to see from Halo DLC? Do you want to see, like I said, free maps, weapons, campaign missions, forge options? I don't know. What do you guys want to see from the DLC coming out for Halo? There's going to be a hell of a lot of post-game content I am excited for. Thanks for watching. Once again, let me know how you found my channel. I'm very curious. Let me know if you like this new layout of like where I have like questions and stuff on the screen and all this text. I am trying to make my commentary and my gameplay a bit more exciting than just Reach filler. But once Halo 5 comes out, I will definitely be changing up my entire presentation a lot more. And also, I have big plans for the fall, so stay tuned for some updates on that. Thank you for watching so much. My name is James of JKP Rising, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Also, if you have any Halo topics, feel free to leave them in the comments below. I always am accepting submissions. There are some that I am doing. Someone told me to do a tribute to the rookie, and I do plan on doing that, but I want to make it good. I just don't want to make some retarded video. I've been working on a video called Top 10 Halo Music of All Time, in my opinion, and I'm currently 2/10 of the way done with that, and it's taken a while because I want it to be really good. I don't want to release some really bad video. Anyway, thanks for watching. Have a good one. See you later. Peace out.